Carnivore Hunter, take 200. Man, I'm having a hard time. I'm new at this, and I want to make sure it's as perfect as it can be. I'm new, so you're going to hear a lot of I'll try to work past all that. I want to make this as smooth as possible. So my brother and I decided to start this channel up. It's going to be Carnivore Hunter. We thought hunting and carnivore would pair well together. We're hunters. We both have recently discovered carnivore, and we'll go into that in more detail in our introduction video. I started this video because I wanted to share what I'm doing tonight, man. I'm so excited about what's going on, this burst of energy I've got all of a sudden, and I felt like I had to share it with you guys. So I'm cutting this video before our introduction video, but we'll probably post it after our introduction video. But see, there's but I just wanted to share what I'm doing tonight because I felt like it blended well with what we were trying to do and trying to share with all you carnivorers. Is that a word? Carnivorers. So last November, we got back from our hunting trip. Actually, let me back up. Before we discovered carnivore, I personally, I'll let my brother talk to his own story in our introduction video, but I had peaked out at 240 pounds. And I'd gotten sedentary. I was sitting on the couch and watching movies. Actually, my recliner. I love my recliner. And just watching movies, playing on the phone, and just I wasn't doing anything. And so when I got back from hunting last November, I backed my truck and my trailer back into the driveway, and I unloaded everything in the garage. Just wherever there was space, I threw something down, and that's where it sat. And it sat that way until about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It sat just because I didn't want to deal with it. And then my wife, she's an online shopper. She likes to shop Amazon, Chewy, all the online things. We don't go to the mall or anything anymore, which I actually used to hate, but I actually kind of like now. Unless I'm the type, I need to touch and feel things, but sometimes it's okay to buy online. Anyway, I decided it was time to get my house back in order, so I had to tackle the garage first. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, and it's taken a couple of weeks because it got that bad. I wish I had some before pictures. It looked like a darn tornado ripped through my garage, and so I finally decided to get my garage back in order before this next hunting trip, which is coming up in late October, early November, and we're gonna hopefully have a lot of good footage from that trip to share with you guys on this channel. We also have hopefully an Alabama hunt coming up here for veterans. It's a veteran hunt. My dad and my brother and I are all veterans, and so we hope to have a lot of good footage out of that hunt in January. And but let's get to the garage. So I'm going to flip you guys around here. This is my sorting table. Just kind of putting things to the side while I organize. I got my shelves almost where I want them to be. And then here's what the meat and potatoes of our channel is going to be. So I just got this bad boy, the Razor Trail, first Polaris I've ever owned. I was always a Honda guy. I hung on to this. My dad had a Polaris that I sold on Facebook Marketplace, and just so I could get this for he and I to share. My dad's he's over 70, but I went with a smaller 50-inch, and the reason I went with the 50-inch is because where we hunt, you're not going to get into some of the places we go if you're over 50 inches. There's no way you're going to get in the way the Department of Wildlife or whoever manages the trails. So I've been spending some time trying to figure out how I'm going to pack this, and you can see I've got things staged, and I'm trying to utilize some old pouches and bags, and because the downside to this 50 inches, aside from this trunk space, there's not a lot of storage. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to utilize all the space we've got to so that we can get our whatever other gear we want to take with us along on these rides. Something else I want to point out to you is, now that I am on Carnivore, I've decided to start working out again. I haven't worked out in years and years. And instead of going with traditional weights, I've decided to go with resistance bands. And so I put all these hooks in the wall. And that way I can get my incline and decline. This one I don't trust. I think I'm going to have to remount this because something about that didn't feel right, so I'm going to have to remount that. But I tested it out. I tested this side out with my heaviest band, which is 85. I haven't combined resistance bands yet. At some point I'm sure I'll be combining some. I'll be combining some to just get the heavier weight. I want to, my goal at my age, I don't want to bulk up. I don't care about that anymore. But I want to get rid of the man boobs. I want to get rid of any loose skin that losing weight is going to create for me. And that's my goal. I just want to be healthy again. I will be sharing a video here in the next month or two with lab work. The focus will be from December to now. And spoiler alert, my cholesterol is rock solid. I am shocked, and it just goes to prove that somebody's been lying to us, because my cholesterol, eating saturated fat and red meat, my cholesterol is the best it's ever been. I'm going to fire my doctor. The only reason I'm hanging on to my doctor right now is so my insurance will cover the lab work to get me off all the freaking medication I'm on. I've already taken myself off the statins. That might be another video I do. The statins, if you're on a statin, start doing your homework. You need to get off the statins. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do. But you need to check out the statins do more harm than they do good, from what I've researched. You can see I'm speechless. You'll be in shock. It's astonishing what big pharma and big sugar and big whoever is making the rules. I'm speechless. And when I present my lab work to you, you'll understand more what I'm saying. I don't want to go into this video, but you'll want to stay tuned for that video, because I promise you will be shocked, and I will show you the numbers. My labs aren't perfect. I still have some kidney and liver function that are not. They're below what they should be. They're not functioning the way they should. However, they've improved by half, and I'll show you that. And then I'm hoping by sometime in January 2024, I'm going to show you my liver and kidney function, and I should be almost golden, I think. That's my prediction, and I want to share that with you too. So I'm going to do more than one lab work video. I want the weight and everything. I'm down 31 pounds. I'm proud of that, but it's my body, inside, what I want to fix. I want to share that with you guys because it's amazing. I don't think I'll ever go away from Carnivore. Now, we'll talk about cheating too, because I have cheated. But overall, I'll be probably 90%, 95% carnivore. We'll go over all that. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and I hope to hear your success stories, and I hope we can collaborate. And man, subscribe to our channel and make sure to look out for those labs, because that's going to be the telltale, right? So stick with me and stick with my brother. He's doing this too. We're in this together, and it's going to be a journey. Look forward to doing it with you. We'll talk to you later.